Okay, so now we're almost done with the damage processing for the enemy and the player. What we wanna now focus on is what to do when the health reaches zero. Because right now, whenever we receive damage, it goes into the negative numbers. But in a real game, when you reach zero health, your player dies. So we're gonna now do the setup so that our player can die when it gets to zero health. Okay, so for that, we're gonna again go back to our character blueprint about here. And now we are going to add a less equal node. Okay, so right click, look for this less equal node because we're gonna basically this is gonna be kind of like an if condition to check if our health is zero or less, then we are gonna do something about that. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is that we're gonna connect the health output pin of the set, basically this one that retrieves the value, the resultant health after the damage is processed. We're gonna connect that to the first of the inputs because why? Here we're checking input A and B. Is input A less equal than input B? That's the condition, right? So here we're checking, is my current health after the damage is processed less or equal to zero? So if it is less equal to zero, that's when we're gonna have the Boolean return result here as true or false. True means our player died, it got to zero, or false, it just hasn't died yet. Okay, so now we're gonna do the process of how this is gonna work by also adding one more node here called branch node. Remember branch node, we've used it before. Basically, we check for a true or false statement. If true, we do something. If false, another event takes place. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we are going to add this into the flow by connecting the set into the branch. So we should be checking first what is the alive status of our player before we move on. So first let's check, okay, is our player dead or not? Is it alive, true or false? So if true, that means our player died, right? Because health is zero. So we're gonna go here and we're gonna look for a node called destroy actor. This destroy actor basically erases the actor as the target. So what is the target here is self. Basically, remember we're in our my character blueprint. So my character is the target of this node. So when this activates, it destroys my character. So only when we reach health zero and we get the true statement, we will destroy our character. But what happens when uh, we don't die, whenever this condition is false? So if we haven't died, we are going just to continue how we were doing before, continue the flow of the damage processing because the game's still going, the player's still alive, so false. When the check is false, then we keep going. We print the text, we do the iframe, and so on and so forth. But in this way, as you can see, when the health reaches zero, we destroy our actor. So compile and save, test your game, test the game. So let's try it. Do the different damage processing. So we are receiving damage here, but when we reach zero, boom, I died. When you die, your actor basically gets erased. That's why we cannot even like control anything anymore. We're like on this uh, floating status because there's no more player character that we can use anymore. So that is okay. In a real game, we will put kind of like a game over or like a interface here to show that we died. But basically, in terms of functionality, it was handled correctly. Our player died and got eliminated when the health reached zero.